Good morning, students. Happy Monday. I'm going to try to set up some Zoom meetings this week, so stay tuned to your email for the dates and times for your particular class. I want to iron out any questions you might have on these calculations or anything that we're doing with the teams and the assignments. So today's bell ringer are very similar to yesterday's. These are the two types of equations that you'll see in this solutions unit. Now, the first thing that I want you to do is to tell me how many grams of copper 1 sulfate I would need to make a 4.52 milliliter solution in 742 milliliters of water. The next thing I need to know is the final concentration of a sugar solution if I add 510 milliliters of water to a 440 milliliters of 12 molar solution. Please pause the video here. Go ahead and work your calculations out and then move on to check your calculations. Goodbye, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, for the first one, how many grams of copper sulfate do I need to make this solution? So the first step again is going to be to find the moles. I'm going to rearrange the definition of molarity, which is moles divided by liters, and I'm going to get that moles are equal to the molarity times the liters. Notice this is in milliliters. I need to divide it by 1,000, and in order to get liters, so dividing by 1,000 makes me move the decimal 3 places, and you'll notice that it's 0.742 liters times 4.52 molarity, and I get 3.35 moles of copper 1 sulfate. If you had trouble with this formula, you need to look at, I have a video in the calculations playlist for chemistry that refreshes you on the charges and developing the formulas. Notice sulfate has a -2. Copper in this case, because of the Roman numeral, has a +1, so I would need 2 coppers. The next step is to multiply by the molar mass. My molar mass of copper sulfate is 223.17, and I finally will need 748 grams of copper sulfate to make the solution. For the next dilution equation, I want a final concentration. I want to know the final concentration of a sugar water solution. If I add 510 milliliters in a 12 molar solution that has 440 already. So the first step is to set up the equation, the dilution equations. The molarity of 1 times the volume of 1 equals the molarity of 2 times the volume of 2. Notice I left these in milliliters because I'm comparing apples to apples. I could have converted them to liters. That would have resulted in the same answer, but because the milliliters cancel out right here, I can leave it. The other thing you'll notice is that I added the 510 and 440 because you already have a solution and you're adding more. So it's important that my volume final is 950 milliliters. Then you simply divide both sides by the final volume of 950 milliliters and you would get 5.6 molarity for the final concentration of this sugar solution. Thank you guys and have a great day.